Hey, what's up guys, it's PixelxKitten, and today the video is going to be about, obviously, everything you need to know about Pokemon Go so far. And the reason why I'm making this video today is because I've been posting a lot of pictures on Instagram, Twitter, and my Facebook about what Pokemon I've caught so far, like showing off my Gyarados, my Aerodactyl, whatever. And a lot of people have been messaging me like, oh my god, where do you catch Magikarp? Oh my god, how are you such a high level already? I'm level 20. I'm level 20 now. People are asking me like, how do you evolve Pokemon? How do you take over gyms? They're asking me so many questions, so I figure let me make this video so that I could direct people to here and then hopefully help other people that maybe didn't even know that they had questions to ask yet. Maybe just my experience so far on Pokemon Go, and hopefully I can help you guys. I'm going to go from basics to a little bit more intermediate things, like a level 20 things, or just things that you need later in the game. And so this is probably some stuff you've heard before, probably something you haven't. I'm sorry if this is all stuff you've heard before, but a lot of people are making these videos, so there's some things that I haven't seen in some of these videos, so hopefully I can cover them here. So hopefully if you guys have any questions, they're answered here. If not, please wait for the end of the video, see if it gets answered, and if it isn't, comment down below or send me a message. I will be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. So let's get started. The singularly most common question that I have been getting is, how the fuck do you get your Eevees to evolve to a certain Pokemon? There was that huge thing and everyone's like, oh, it depends on the move, Body Slam, Swift, or Dig. It's like, pfft, you're stupid. It's not right. I evolved 4 Eevees in a row, Swift, Dig, Body Slam, and I got Vaporeon, so that doesn't work. I found out that it's based off the 3 Eevee brothers in the original Pokemon anime. You have to nickname them Rainer for Vaporeon, Sparky for Jolteon, and Pyro for Flareon. And what you have to do is you can't nickname it and then evolve it. You have to close the app. You have to make sure that that nickname is submitted to the server. So you have to, what I've done is that as soon as I caught an Eevee that's like a level 500 or whatever CP, I know I'm going to keep it. I'm going to nickname it, close it, do my thing, wait until I get the 25 candies, and then I evolve it. So it already has that nickname for a while, so that nickname is set in. Tried it once, got the Pyro, got my Flareon, first try. I got really lucky. I got my Flareon, Jolteon, then Vaporeon, 3 in a row, my first 3 Eevees, and then I just got a butt ton of Vaporeons, which I'm done with because I live right on the lake. I'm done with water Pokemon. No more! So, try it. It has worked. You have to make sure you spell it correctly. You have to make sure it gets submitted to the servers. If you spell it Rainy, or I don't know, or Sparko, or Pyre, I don't know how people are, or Pyre, I don't know how people are spelling it. Rainer, Sparky, Pyro. There you go. I don't know if caps means anything. I did mine in all caps just in case. It worked, so it could be coincidence, but I have yet for anyone to officially debunk it without misspelling something. So there you go. Evolutions. Boom. The next most common question I'm getting is, how did I get a Gyarados? Actually, a lot of people in my town have a Gyarados already. I see it in all my surrounding gyms. Is because I live literally on a lake. Like, you walk out 10 feet behind my apartment complex, there's a lake. And so I'm just sitting here streaming, or I'm sitting in bed, or I'm watching TV with my boyfriend, and there's Magikarps popping up like 3 at a time. Or there's a library right next to my apartment complex that we have 3 lures going down constantly, and 3 Pokestops that you can just sit down and get all 3 constantly. And the Magikarps just keep popping up. It's just where you live. It's geographic. If you live in a desert, you're probably not going to see that many Magikarps. If you live on a mountain, you're probably not going to see many Magikarps. If you live in the plains or wherever, you need to be by a fairly large body of water. I happen to live on a lake. I get really lucky. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can really help for that. The next most popular question I've been asked is, how did I get such a high level? I'm really not that high a level compared to a lot of other people. I'm only level 20. My strategy for leveling up is I go out for a walk most times in the morning, but my boyfriend, I want to go out with my boyfriend, so I usually work in the morning, so we usually go out at night around like 10 p.m. We're out for like an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, walking around constantly, catching Pokemon, going to Pokestops. Pokestops give you 50 experience, catching Pokemon gets 100 experience. If you do a curveball, it's 10 experience extra. If it's nice, it's 10. If it's a great catch, it's 50. If it's an excellent catch, it's 100. If you catch a new Pokemon, it's 500 points plus the catch, that's 600 points. You evolve a Pokemon, I think it's 500, I think. Hatch an egg, I can't remember off the top of my head, I think it's like 500 to 1,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, please in the comments. But you get pretty much experience for everything. And so what you want to do is use one of your lucky eggs that you get, I think for hitting level 5, it's either 5 or 10. Pretty sure, no, I actually think you get a lucky egg. Well, you get a lucky egg of course at the beginning of the game. Lucky egg doubles your experience. Use the lucky egg immediately if you just start the game. And go to a Pokestop, use a lure, get the Pokestop, get 100 points for the Pokestop because it's double points, and then catch every Pokemon you see. You're going to get... My memory card got full. Awesome. Alright. Try to leave off where I think I left off. So yeah, sorry about that. My memory card just got full, so I had to just delete like 200 things off my camera. So, oops. Where was I? Something about lucky eggs and how it doubles your experience. What I found works best for me is catching every Pokemon you see, every Weedle, I don't care how many Weedles or Rattatas or Pidgeys candies you have, save them, get a bunch of Rattatas, get a bunch of Pidgeys, get a bunch of Weedles, get a bunch of other Pokemon that you're ready to evolve them all at once as many times as you can with the lucky egg, because that will double the evolve experience, and get new Pokemon and catch new Pokemon at the lures. Just spend 30 minutes with an incense at a lure with the lure module with your lucky egg, and that's just 30 minutes of just craziness, and it's amazing, and you're gonna catch so many new Pokemon, and you're gonna evolve a bunch of new Pokemon, and you're gonna get a butt ton of experience. I think I gained like level 16 and 17 in just a half hour just by doing that, so works for me. If you guys have any other suggestions on how to quickly gain experience, feel free to post it down below, but using the lucky eggs of course doubles experience, so it's the easiest way, but also just evolving is pretty good, and then also hatching eggs gives a lot of experience. So if you're walking around doing the lure, hatching eggs, great. Just do 2k eggs, just walk around. So yeah. Another question I get asked a lot is, how do you know what Pokemon is going to hatch in which egg? Like, what Pokemon hatches out of a 2k, 5k, 10k respectively. I'm going to put up a photo of what it's supposed to be. Feel free to pause it if you want, but here's a photo of the Pokemon that I found online, so hopefully this helps you. So this is going to be more of a basic question, but it is a question that I've gotten a few times, especially if people message me on Instagram and Facebook, is how to evolve a Pokemon. And so if you're just starting out, that's fine. You're totally fine. There's countries that just got the game out like yesterday. So how to evolve a Pokemon? Every time you catch a Pokemon, you get 3 candies of that Pokemon. And candies is essentially the experience points in which the Pokemon you use to evolve. Every time you transfer an extra Pokemon to Professor Willow, you get 1 candy for that Pokemon. So say you caught a level 50 Rattata, and then you caught a level 75 Rattata, transfer to level 50 and you'll get an extra candy. You want to keep the strongest Pokemon, your level CP Combat Power 1, just because you typically want stronger Pokemon. So yeah, and then you get 25 candies for Rattata, evolve into Raticate, and then you're good to go. And that's how you evolve Pokemon. Pokemon with stones typically take more candies, like Victory Bell, Poliwrath, I know Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur take 100 candies. A lot of Pokemon take 100 candies. Magikarp takes 400 candies. It's just gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. There's a good one. I get asked this question all the time. How are your Pokemon so strong? How do you catch stronger Pokemon? Where are stronger Pokemon? Like, how do you get your Pokemon so strong, essentially? There are a few ways you can get stronger Pokemon. One is the easiest is by using your Stardust and your candy to level up a Pokemon. I've only done that with maybe 3 Pokemon. I think yesterday I had like 70 or 80,000 Stardust. Today I have like 50,000 because I powered them out of my Gyarados and my Aerodactyl, just because I really wanted them to be strong. My Gyarados was like level 14 something. It was embarrassing. And my Aerodactyl was like level 5 something, so I got it up to 900. I got my Gyarados up to like almost 1600. So you can use Stardust to level up your Pokemon, or the higher level you are, the higher level combat power the Pokemon in the wild are going to be. Also, so Okay, so say you're like level 5, right? And you have, say you just happen to have like 100 Poliwhirl or Poliwag candies and you're about to evolve a Poliwhirl. In my opinion, you should save it for when you start capping. Like, when you hit level 20, you need 50,000 experience points to hit level 21, and it just gets progressively harder. I say wait until you get like level 20-ish, like when you hit a cap, when you're at a level for a very long time because you can't level up very quickly. In my opinion, it's when you hit like level 16, 17, well, for me it was like level 20, then you should start evolving like your really strong Pokemon, because you don't want to waste those candies. Like, I evolved the Ghastly like really quickly. It was like level 50 something. I evolved it to like a level 200 something Haunter. I regretted it because that's 25 Ghastly candies. You need 100 to get a Gengar. So it was just kind of like, nah, I gotta start all over again. I have this weak ass Haunter when I caught like a level 500 something in the wild. So save your candies if you can. Wait for like your evolution ones that you want to be stronger. Wait for them to be a stronger CP before you evolve them. I did the same thing with my Nidorino. Evolved, it's like a level 200 something, caught a level 600 Nidorino in the wild. So happens, just save your candies in my opinion. Wait until you get a cap and then evolve your Pokemon. Okay, here's another basic question, but I've been asked it a lot. How to catch Pokemon. So obviously you swipe it forward towards the Pokemon, and yes, distance does matter. If it's closer to you, you want to swipe it not as hard. If it's further away from you, you want to swipe it pretty hard and pretty far. The green ring that goes up like this, that means it's the easiest to catch. Yellow, it means it's like medium, then there's orange, and there's red. It depends on the CP level as well as which Pokemon. You can have a really high CP level Eevee and it'd be like a orange ring. So you can have typically Pokemon that are green rings, but they can be any ring depending on the CP level. So as it gets smaller, the smaller it is, the easier it is to catch. That is what I've experienced. I have not looked it up to see if it was true, but that is just based off what I know. And then also, the more centered your Pokeball is when you're catching it, that depends on when you get a nice, great, or excellent throw. I do not know if there's a throw that's better than excellent. I'm assuming there has to be a perfect. I have not seen one yet. I've never seen anyone else with a perfect though. You get extra points for throwing curveballs. You get 10% or 10 extra XP for throwing a curveball. And as far as I know, when you spin the Pokeball and it becomes a curveball, I have also found that it makes Pokemon easier to catch. I have not proven that. That's just by experience. More often than not, I just throw it regularly, feed it a raspberry. Raspberry makes them like you more. It's kind of like berries in this Safari Zone. Makes you like you more throwing bait at it, and then it should be easier to catch. So wait till the circle's as small as it can be, give it a raspberry, throw it, and then hopefully it's in center and you get some extra XP. But that's all the really advice I have for how to catch a Pokemon. Pokemon Go has not had the smoothest release. As far as I know, it was supposed to be released as an alpha to only a few countries, but so many countries were illegally downloading it, they're just like, fuck it, let's give it to everybody. And so now the entire world is pretty much accessing this one game that was well before its release, its official release date. And so the Pokemon Go team, they're struggling keeping up with the servers and the immense amount of traffic going towards Pokemon Go. And so there have been a few glitches. Then the alleged DDoS attack on it, which I believe is true. For the first few days, I know in America, the servers went down. They were perpetually down. The most recent glitch that people are really annoyed with is the 3 footprint glitch. The nearby tab in the bottom right is supposed to tell you which Pokemon are in your vicinity, and the 1, 2, or 3 paw prints were supposed to indicate how far they are from you. I've read that they're 50 meters each. I've read that 100 meters each. I'm not sure what it is. I'm thinking it's leaning more towards 50 meters each footprint. But now every Pokemon is just perpetually 3 footprints away, so it's really difficult to track Pokemon. So don't worry. You're not the only one struggling with it. Everyone in the world is struggling with this, don't worry. Hopefully it gets patched soon, because I just saw an Ammonite on the way home and I didn't know where it was, so it's very frustrating. So hopefully they fix that soon, because I want to catch that Ammonite. But in the near future, I've heard through the grapevines that there should be trading involved, and hopefully they just make it a lot more smoother. God, I would really like to track Pokemon. I'd really like to do that. As far as I know, that's pretty much everything I wanted to touch base on. There are a few things I want to talk about as far as like what team each team represents. Like, so, allegedly, like Team Instinct, you find rarer Pokemon. Allegedly, with Mystic, you find stronger Pokemon, and allegedly with Valor, you evolve stronger Pokemon. I believe that's how it is. That's allegedly. I'm not sure if that's true. There's one thing I gotta say about these freaking teams though. I don't care what team you are. Oh my god. Please, everyone. This game is fun. Stop making it just a fight between people. Being Team Valor, Instinct, or Mystic is not a bad thing. Whatever. I just chose based off of their player style. I know a lot of people chose off their favorite legendary bird. I know a lot of people chose based off their favorite color. It's just a team. It's just how they differentiate who has which gym. Stop worrying about it. Team doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Anyways, now that I got that off my chest, thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to comment below if there's anything I missed, which I'm sure was a lot. I had a journal down, but I can't even read my own handwriting. So please comment below if there's anything I missed, or if there's anything you'd like to add on or correct me on. Please let me know. I'll add an annotation if I was wrong or if I wanted to add something. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this answered your questions. If I have a lot more questions during this video, or while this video is up, I will make another video, perhaps. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Go catch some Pokemon. Bye.